MetaFi here, the platform with the world's best players in your favorite games. Absorbing the knowledge and skill of our experts is easier than ever with bulk discounted lesson plans, flexible replay reviews, and new group classes. So what are you waiting for? Book your session at metafi.gg. Oh, you were waiting for the video day.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ESA Season 4, the lower bracket semifinals, where two amazing teams will be participating against each other on this very interesting BO3 match, where it's basically do or die. The losing team will be eliminated, but will end up in the third spot, where they do win a cash prize of, let me check real quick, of 75 British pounds, but where, of course, the winning team will proceed to the grand finals, where they will have a chance to win 600 British pounds, which is a nice amount. So let's see how this match goes. I'm super excited to see which team will be victorious. I'm hoping we'll see all three maps, and that will be a very tense match. But let's see how it will go. We're starting on Cafe Dostoyevsky, where Maniac Suiciders will start as the attacking team, and Molotov Gang UK will start as the defending team. First operator ban already came out from Molotov Gang, which in this case is a Jackal. He will not be able to be played, and this is followed by a very common Tetra ban, which you'll be seeing coming from Maniac Suicider. So the first attackers have been banned in this case. It's now up to Team Blue, which is Molotov Gang, Maniac Suiciders, excuse me, to ban the first defender for this match. After which then the final defender will be banned, and then we can start with this match, this first match of today, the first map of today, I should say. Okay, so the next one is Thunderbird. Thunderbird, of course, being a very strong operator, very easy to play with, can just place down her healing stations, after which she doesn't need to be worrying about them too much anymore. Can be very useful for the team. The final defender ban will now be coming from Team Molotov Gang UK. In this case, is the Azami, which is, of course, is also a very strong operator. Even read an article today from PlayStation, which is, of course, has to do with Rainbow Six Siege coming to the upper tiers of the PlayStation Plus subscription for free. And it's like an article about how Azami almost broke the game of Rainbow Six Siege, how she almost was too powerful, but in the end, luckily, she did not turn out to be, but in this case, she will still be banned, as she's still quite strong.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay, so with the operators banned, we can now start with this first map of today. Like I said, it's Team Maniac Suiciders on the attack right here, as Team Blue, where it is Molotov Gang UK on the defense. And for the first defensive round, we'll start over on Kitchen. So let's see what kind of defensive setup they have in store for us. I was already expecting some kind of setup towards the Christmas tree area, VIP, how it's also called. It's not a full rotation towards the freezer yet, but there are some holes, so they would be able to use these holes in their advantage if needed. But in the end, we do see the smoke making those holes a little bit bigger, which will allow them to fall through. Of course, a deployable shield with ADS over at the Christmas tree, and then those walls towards the western side reinforced. So now it's up to Team Blue, which is Maniac Suiciders, to go for their offensive rounds. And they actually need to be very careful, because this is Ollie playing as Alibi, playing over in Imperial Room, watching from the window, and just waiting for First Ghost to end up in his rectangle. And that's him already taken out. That's Ash losing his life very early on. Of course, Ash isn't the most useful, the best operator in terms of utility, but her gun, of course, is really good and can be used to do some nice fragging, which of course will now no longer be possible as she has been taken out. So very early on, this round goes on in a 4 versus 5 situation in the advantage of the defending team. A really nice way to start the first round of this first map for today. And this will certainly set the pace for the remaining of this round. Currently, we are seeing various defenders still playing on the top floor. One of them was Madera, but he gets found by Nikan, gets taken out by the Finka, but in the end, is the Jaeger also playing upstairs, finds Nikan, takes him out. That's the Finka off the board. It's now 3 versus 4 situation with the Buck closing in on the Jaeger. He has an idea where he might be, but as the Jaeger rotates back downstairs through the white stairs area, he's now back to a safer position, where he will be able to play together with his teammates, and they will be able to assist each other on potentially winning this round. So with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining, the first half of this round has now expired. And currently it is looking good for the defending team, although there's only 1 man count difference at the moment. Buck still in play, which of course is a very strong operator. Playing purely in Tremazine, he will be able to create lots of verticals to make it very difficult to play on site in Kitchen. and if he gets enough chance to create those verticals, it will be very dangerous for the defending team to play there. However, he needs to be very careful because Ollie has rotated himself back towards the top floor, one of the floors that the attackers have cleared previously and potentially think is clear from now on. But as the drone was luckily placed there, the attacking team is aware of Ollie's position. They know there's a danger lurking on the top floor, and that way they know they need to be having some keep their eyes open, as they might be potentially flanked. One of the attackers is actually on his way towards the top floor trying to find Ollie, but Ollie actually finds Vessi. That's the Diana taking off the board. It's now 2 versus 4. 2 times as many defenders alive as attackers. Excuse me. Things are looking good for the defending team so far, with only Moritz and Sanity alive for their team. 24 seconds to work with, which is not a huge amount of time. Sanity has the option to enter from the freezer area. There's many lines of sight pointing towards his direction, which makes it very difficult. In the end, he does find Ollie, but Hotspot with a nice refrag, taking out Sanity, leaving Moritz all alone in this 1 versus 3 situation without the diffuser in hands and with only 5 seconds on the clock. He needs to get 3 kills in a very short amount of time to actually win this round, but he doesn't. In the end, it's Jaeger with the final kill, bringing this round to the defending team, which is Molotoving UK, setting the score to 0-1. Okay. So that's the first round done, which was won by Team MvG UK, Merging Gang UK. After which we'll now head over to the second defensive round for them. And of course, after they won their first defensive round, they will need to go to a different bomb site, for which they will go to Washington Top Floor, which is our Cocktail Lounge. A very popular bomb site on this map. In total, 3 of the bomb sites we will usually are seeing being played, which the last one would be Fireplace, Breeding, where the 4th potential option would be Mining Fireplace, but that one is a lot less popular. And it's unlikely that we'll see it today.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining.
So meanwhile, I got a prediction running in the chat. Let me check how long it's still lasts. So actually, it's running out right now in 5 seconds. So let's actually see what the result is of this prediction. I'm curious to see what you guys are expecting of this match. So in the end, a total of 10 people casted a vote, which I'm very thankful. This gives me some cool insights on what we could expect from this match. 7 people have casted the votes for MvG UK, where only 3 people casted the vote for Maniac Suicider. So clear higher expectancy of MvG UK, or just MvG UK having more fans. That's also an option. But either way, more votes for them, which is interesting to see. Okay, so meanwhile the round has started. The first 40 seconds have passed. And it's actually Gillip already getting injured very early on. That's the guy he's currently playing in Cigar Lounge. He was likely trying to trick the wall, but in the end, Mars using a very nice line of sight to take out Gillip. And a Vessi with another kill there on Hotspur, a nade kill there on the smoke. One of those operators you don't want to lose early on in the round. So that must be a very devastating loss for the defending team. And this results the round going on in a 5 versus 3 situation, with still 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Madera currently playing behind the deployable shield, but in the end, he can rotate himself back to wherever he wants, as things will be getting hot very soon. He's just falling back to a safer position, playing on the wide hallway, where he has a nice and sneaky line of sight towards the windows on the western side. But meanwhile, then also Nick getting taken out by Ollie, bringing this up to 4 versus 3, which makes things a bit more workable for the defending team, as the man difference now is only 1. So attackers meanwhile trying to take control over the Cigar Lounge area. Currently Vessi already playing on the Cigar Lounge piano area, from where he has a nice line of sight into the bomb site, from where it will be very easy for him to potentially cut off some rotates and find some defenders. We also Sanity already being inside towards the cigar shop area. From here he also gets another line of sight into the bomb site. And eventually he will be able to make himself his way towards the cigar lounge area, from where he will be able to do some hard breaching using his utility. He needs to be careful though, because Madera currently playing behind the deployable shield with some mirror windows being placed right there. This allows him to have a nice line of sight towards the shop. And yet, yes, he does find Sanity. Sanity did manage to take care of the mirror window by throwing his ace charge. Actually not fully, just the holes below it. But he does get taken out before he goes on, however, with a kill there on Tethers. It's now 3 versus 2 in the advantage of the attacking team. Currently 2 defenders alive versus 3 attackers. And some mirror windows are being popped at the moment, making it a lot more difficult for the defending team to play safely on site. Vessi already playing in the washrooms, having a nice and strong line of sight for short, brief moments, spotting Madeira, as Madeira was also getting damaged by one of the other
15
attackers.
seconds
But
remaining.
with the time running out, time might actually work in the disadvantage for the attacking team. Ollie finds a kill on Vessi. Moritz gets a kill on Ollie. It's now a 2 versus 1 situation where before he goes is injured, but no, in the end, Moritz finds Madeira, takes him out. It was a very close call. If the Goyo found the last kill here on this sledge, he would have won this round for his team. But in the end, it's Maniac Suiciders winning this second round for tonight, where the score now gets set on an equals 1-1 score. Excuse me, I'm going to take something from my throat real quick. I'll be right back.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Deploying shield. Explosive ordnance out in prime. Reloading. Deploying explosive ordnance. Using a shield. Reloading.
Okay, so now we'll head over to the third round after the defenders were unsuccessful on their top floor defense. And we'll just try it for a second time, potentially with some small adjustments or just a better execution. They might be more successful. So let's see how it will go. Setup wise, it seems to be fairly similar. I'm not quite sure where the mirror window was placed before. It might have been placed in the same position, or it might have been placed towards the piano area, piano second lounge area. I'm not 100% sure. And the last mirror window will likely be placed on this same wall like before. Okay, so with the preparation phase coming to an end, it's now up to the attacking team to go for their offensive round. There's actually one defender playing somewhere downstairs, which is Ollie at the moment, playing as Alibi, playing on the bottom area of red stairs. Potentially waiting for just any attacker to come by. Actually spotting a drone, which she will likely take out with a wallbang, but Gilip already with the first kill there on Foyer Ghost. That's the first attacker already losing his life. That's the Sophia being taken out. Actually, I think it's no, how do you say it? First Ghost. First Ghost. My German is not too great, but I think it's First Ghost. So say it. First. Yeah, I'll try. If I'm saying it wrong in chat, please let me know. But yeah, either way, it's now 4 versus 5 situation with Sophia already being taken off the board. That's a huge operator being taken out, as there's currently some deployable shields being placed here and there, which Sophia would be amazing to take. It would be a very amazing operator to use to take those out. But with Sophia off the board, this will be a lot more difficult. They do still have some nades here and there. Moritz still has 2 where the Jan already used both of them, but they're actually waiting for Moritz to peek from the skylights and actually taking off his head. This is a nice kill there from the mirror, bringing this round to a 3 versus 5 situation in the advantage of the defending team. Tetris playing right below the hedge, just seeing the shadow of one of the attackers playing right above him. As some players also playing up the red stairs. He actually finds in the Sanity, also taking out a huge double kill from Tethers, which is an excellent play from him. Currently Vessi and Nikon all alone in this 2 versus 5 situation, but as Nikon gets taken out, it's now a 1 versus 5 situation, all coming down to Vessi, where he needs to do it for his team. He still has 1 minute of time remaining, which is quite a bit of time, which will allow him to still do some damage here and there, potentially finding some defenders, especially since they're starting to play pretty aggressive at the moment, as they're getting very confident. But things are not over yet. He can still get some kills. He can easily turn this into a 1 versus 3 situation, which is then potentially clutchable. But he does need to hurry. Time is running out. He does know where the diffuser is. It's pretty close, but everyone is waiting for him. All the hedges are being watched at the moment. A drop will likely be lethal. And as he's just waiting and waiting, wasting too much time, it will be unlikely that he will be able to win this round. He does, however, manage to get a kill. That's Ollie taken out. It's now a 1 versus 4 situation. Like I said, it's unlikely that he will be able to win this round. And as Gilif is waiting right below the hedge, he finds the final kill. This round will be won by the defending team, which is Molotov Gang UK, putting the score on 1-2. So currently a 1-2 score in the advantage of Molotov Gang UK, just like you guys predicted. Most of the votes actually went to them, but still, it might be too early to judge them. Only 3 rounds have passed, and it can easily go either way from here. Today will be a BO3 after which you saw the map ban. The first map for today will be Café Dostoevsky, after which we'll head over to Clubhouse. And if it will happen, if we'll see a third map, it will be Villa. Villa will be the decider for today. But let's just see how things go. Like I said, it would be phenomenal to see all 3 maps being played, especially since it is the lower bracket final. Yeah, like it's one of those last matches. It's actually the second last match of this whole tournament. After this match, we'll only have 1 match remaining, which will be the BO5 Grand Final, where already
5 seconds to
let me
insertion.
check. Entropy Gaming is waiting, so the winner of this match will play against Entropy in the Grand Final, where the loser will end up in the 3rd spot.
Reloading.
Okay, so this time no spawn peek happening early on. That was one of the things that MvG did very well last time. I think it was Ollie playing as the alibi, which of course is a really good way to start a round. This time the attackers are managing to make their way safely towards the building, which of course is also a good start for them. And from here on, they will need to get some control, draw out some of the roamers, and get some more control. I'll start picking off some of those roamers as well. Currently on the top floor is 1 person roaming there. I think it's Materia. It's Materia playing as the Mozzie, currently already being spotted, trying to rotate himself back towards the Y-Sash from where he potentially could rotate safely back towards his teammates or even the bomb sites, which of course will be very useful for him. I think this means that the attackers now have full control over the top floor. It's just a matter of time for them to take the full control, as 2 attackers are already inside. Also Ollie being spotted, probably towards Pillar's area. But luckily for him, the damage is not too much, and he will be able to continue to play. Sanity, meanwhile, opening up the garage door with his heart-breaching utility from the termites. This will allow him to have a nice long line of sight into this hallway, deny the players playing towards the VIP area, which will further assist him to take control over this area. Currently also Vessi already descending the wide stairs, playing very close by the VIP area. And potentially this is where we will likely see the focus of these attackers. And as the gunsticks come out, the deployable shield is being taken care of. Yes, the deployable shield is being taken care of. A huge win for the attacking team, as it now will be much more difficult for the defending team to take control over this area. Meanwhile, Buck also using his underbarrel shotgun skeleton key to make lots of verticals, finding Madeira, which makes it very difficult for the defending team to defend the bomb sites, as it will be very difficult to find a safe spot to play in. Meanwhile, Twitch finding Gilif. This is a second defender being taken out. It's now a 1 versus 3 situation in the advantage of the attacking team, especially as first Foyer's Ghost finds Tethers. It's all coming down to Ollie, as also Hotspur gets taken out. A 5 versus 1 situation, all coming down to the alibi, playing in Bakery at the moment. I think attackers might be making their way inside of the bomb site anytime soon. It's Termite carrying the diffuser, where he's currently going for attempts to defuse the bomb. Now Vessi trying to find the alibi. He has an idea where he's playing, as a rapping came out, and in the end they find Ollie, take him out. A flawless round win from Team MSXV and Maniac Suiciders 15, as their name is in full, and therefore the score gets put back on an equal to 2.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay, so for the 5th round, we will head over to the 3rd bomb site that we'll see during this match for today, which is of course Fireplace,
Bomb located by attacker.
Library, or Region, as it's called. Here we'll likely see a top floor extension, the castle is coming out, the mirror is coming out, 2 very common defenders when defending this top floor. And they will likely try to hold this top floor as long as possible. Because why is that? First of all, as defender, you will be able to defend the B-bomb site from above. They can create some verticals, making it very difficult to enter the B-bomb site from pillars. But at the same time, if this area gets into the control of the attacking team, they will be able to use it against you, which makes it very difficult for you to defend the B-bomb site as well. So, but yeah, best to defend it, keep it out of control, out of the hands of the attacking team as long as possible, and fall back through the hatch or the wide stairs when needed. Okay, meanwhile, Twitch already trying to enter the bar area, finding the mirror windows. Actually, very, very successful. A nice work here by Forest Ghost, finding the mirror windows, taking it out, popping open the mirror window, which allows the attacking team to just have a nice line of sight and taking away some of the safety that the defenders just had, which is of course a good way to start the round. Attackers meanwhile looking for the first way in. Red hatch seems to be the first way in, where actually Nickam just finds Tether. Tether was completely focused at the other hatch, was not focusing on the red stairs area, which was a very risky move of him, for which he got punished. That's the mirror already losing her life very early on, within the first minute, bringing this round to a 5 versus 4 situation in the advantage of the attacking team. Attackers now taking control over the top floor area, throwing some nades, using some gun 6s, I think it was. Might have been a gun 6, not 100% sure. But in the end, trying to take control over the top floor area. Still 2 attackers playing there at the moment, which is Madeira and I think Hotspur as well. As Madeira gets taken out by Vessi, it's now a 5 versus 3 situation, with only Ollie playing currently on the wide stairs, as everyone is now trying to fall back towards the bomb site as they are losing their top control. But meanwhile, Forest Ghost already entering from the fireplace area, finding Ollie, taking him out. Also with a refrag there, taking out Forest Ghost. It's now 4 versus 2, 2 times as many attackers alive as defenders. So they're currently in a good position. 1 minute and 10 seconds still on the clock. But as Hotspur finds Vessi, Morris refrags him, takes out Hotspur. It's now 3 versus 1 situation. Gillip is playing on site in reading room. Mirror windows are being popped. There's still 1 minute remaining for the attacking team, so they should just use their drones for a bit. Try to find where Gillip is playing. As he does get drones, it's the final drone, actually the only remaining drone for the attacking team. They now have an idea where he might be playing, but if he plays it smart, he could potentially clutch this, as the attackers are now fully blind. The first attacker gets found, which is Sanity. That's the ace of the board after he uses his utility to breach open that wall. But now the position of Gillip, of course, is known. He's completely surrounded. Moritz is approaching from the laundry area, where the Neckar was still playing and mining. In the end, finding the remaining defender. Meaning this round will be won by the attacking team. And for the first time during this matchup, it's Maniac Suiciders taking the lead with a 3-2 score.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay, so we'll now head over to the final round before we see the rolls up. The final round where Molotov Gang UK will be defending and the Maniac Suiciders will be attacking. After this round, we'll switch, and I'm very curious to see how this will turn out. Will one of the teams be more successful on the other side? And what will happen for this 6th round? Will Molotov Gang equalize things and bring this match to a 3-3 for where we will have the roll swap? Or will Maniac Suicides win another round and go with a 4-2 score into the lead, into the roll swap?
5 seconds left. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Okay, so the 6th round is now starting. Attackers are approaching the building, looking for their first way in, the first spot where they can start to take the first control, finding those opening kills potentially, from where they can get some further control. Team Molotov Gang tried to defend this bomb site one time before. We have seen it in the previous round. Unfortunately for them, they were not successful. It was a nice attempt, but they lost the top of control a bit too soon, if you ask me. So it will be nice if they will be able to take this one, hold on to this control a little longer. So yeah, attackers are approaching the building from many different areas at the moment. We're seeing some rappel happening on the eastern side, while many of the other attackers are playing it on the rooftop or rappelling on the western side. This will have some nice cross angles and will make it very difficult for the defending team to play on this level or to rotate around. Meanwhile, Sanity already entering the building, or at least trying to enter the building, but in the end, the C4 gets thrown. Gilip with the first kill there on Nikon. That's the first attacker of the board, which is the Nuk losing her life. Sophia using her first explosive charge to open up the freezer wall from Cigar Lounge, trying to get some further control. No one playing there, unfortunately for her. And as all of the walls are reinforced, she will not be able to get further control from this area. Meanwhile, Vessi getting a kill on Ollie. It's back to 4 versus 4. That's the Jaeger of the board. Vessi with another kill, taking out Madeira. It's now 4 versus 3 situation in the advantage of the attacking team. Will the attacking team win another round and bring the score to a 4-2 score? Things are starting to seem that way, although it's still very possible for the defending team to equalize things and bring things back
located by attackers.
in their advantage. Currently 2 defenders alive versus 4 attackers. Both defenders are trying to go for a nice flank. Hotspur actually finding first Ghost, taking him out. It's now 3 versus 2. Same thing goes for Gilif. He's trying to flank his way upstairs. He might find someone anytime soon. It's the ace playing right in front of him. A nice one tap will take him out. As the diffuser also being lost is down on the floor. The question is, does he know where the other players are playing? Yes, he does find Morris as well. A huge triple kill from the castle, and now it's all coming down. Am I saying that correct? No, sorry, from Gilif. And now it's all coming down to Vessi, playing in this 1 versus 2 situation. Only 12 seconds on the clock. He finds Hotspur. It's a 1 versus 1. This is easily or potentially clutchable. Gilif just needs to play safe. She needs to find a safe place to play in, as Vessi needs to get a kill. 2 seconds remain. This might actually still work for him. Yes, it does. He finds Gilif, takes him out in the final second of this round. Meaning this round will be going to the attacking team, which is Maniac Suiciders, and therefore the score gets put on 4-2. So currently a 4-2 score, with which we will go to the roll stop, where now Team Blue, Maniac Suiciders will need to defend, and Molotov Gang UK will need to attack. The question then, of course, is which team will be better on which side. Maniac Suiciders, of course, did a great job on their attack, on their offensive rounds. The question is, will they do just as good on the defensive rounds, or will Molotov Gang UK make a comeback and bring the score to an equal 4-4 or 5-5 or so?
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Especially since it's a lower bracket final, I'm hoping to see all 3 maps today. Potentially also some overtime would be nice to see. It would be boring if the matches all end like one-sided, but it's starting out well. 4-2 score is decent way to start out.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
just hope that Molotov is at least able to make some kind of comeback from here.
5 seconds. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Hardware ready.
Okay, so attackers are now making their way towards the building. This time it's Molotov Gang Gaming on the attack, but already playing on the top floor, on the rooftop, using his underbarrel shotgun to open up those hatches, allowing his team to gather further information and eventually enter the building. I don't know what the things are yet. There's actually one defender currently playing upstairs, which is the Vigil, but as he does get spotted, he knows things might be getting too hot for him, so he decides to fall back towards mining. And later he still has the option to rotate back towards the top floor. Meanwhile, also Jaeger Moritz playing on White Stairs area, waiting for any attacker to just come around the corner. And also drones are spotting him. So in the end, his position is now known. And while Ollie is actually rappelling right behind him, he finds Moritz, and that's the first kill happening from the attacking team, which is Molotov Gang UK. Which is, of course, nice to see, especially since they're currently behind in terms of score. So attackers are now getting the first bit of control. There's still some defenders playing on the second floor of the map, or first floor, depending on how you call it. Nico meanwhile getting a kill on Tethers is now back to 4 versus 4 men count, where currently 3 attackers are already upstairs. Is there still any defender though upstairs? That's the question. I think every single defender has fallen back towards the main floor, the ground floor. Yes, so it seems. So attackers now have full top floor control. I'm just not quite sure if they're fully aware yet, especially since Madeira is holding lots of angles on this top floor area. It's just a matter of time till they drone it out or clear it out, which is of course costing them a huge amount of time. Time they don't have, time they do need for their attack on the bomb site itself, which of course is not too great for them. So 45 seconds on the clock. Attackers are still all the way in the top floors and they still need to make their way towards the bomb site. The time management of the attacking team is certainly not too great at the moment. That's costing them a lot of time. Smoke canisters are now also coming out as the last 30 seconds are approaching. Great moment to actually start throwing the smokes. Audio with a nice nade kill there on Vessi, but with the smoke canisters, the entry towards the fridge is being cut off. Vigil is being spotted in the VIP area, in the dining area. He was landing some shots, but still his position is known. 17 meanwhile with the kill there. Madeira is now 3 versus 3 situation. Vigil still holding his position, but in the end he does get taken out. It's a 2 versus 3 situation with the time working in defense of the defending team. Smoke getting kill on Hotspur. His position is now known. He's getting in a very difficult position at the moment, but as the time runs out, in the end 2 people get taken out, but the time runs out, meaning the defending team is winning this round and the attacking team is losing it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Camera ready. Claw is deployed. Let's go.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Okay, sorry, there was a little emergency coming up. Okay, so yeah, with the defending team winning the rounds, the Maniac Suiciders are now currently in the lead with a 5-2 score, 3 points ahead of their opponents. It brings them in a very good position for now. Just one more round to hit the match point, 2 more rounds to win this match, or this map, I should say. So it's really time for Team Molotov Gang to start stepping up their game, because they're getting in a very tight position and are being on track of losing this first map. Okay, so attackers are making their way towards the building, looking for a way in, trying to find the first line of sight. Already almost finding someone playing there in the washrooms area, playing behind the mirror window, which is likely Mira herself. Yes, she is. She's the one playing here, a very strong position for her to play in, making it very difficult for the attacking team to get proper control. These mirror windows are making it very difficult for the attacking team to take proper control. Also, the view jammer is very useful for the mirror, especially since the Twisted Zone this way cannot reach the mirror window, is not able to pop it open, which would have been a huge thing for the attacking team. Will have given them a great opportunity to take proper control over this area. But SMU jammers are placed in there. Luckily for the mirror, her mirror window is this way being protected, which allows her to stay in this position a little longer. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Again, not a great time management by Molotov Gang UK. Not a single of their players is currently inside of the building. This is very odd. Only 2 minutes already have surpassed, and still not a single person inside of the building, which is, yeah, like I said, not great time management. In the end, time always works in the advantage of the defending team, as the attacking team will need to come towards them, will need to take them out or plant the diffuser. where the defending team has the luxury of just wait and try to stay safe and alive to still win this round. Forest drones are coming out, actually forcing Forest to go out of his position, after which Gillif takes him out. Then more to the kill on Ollie. It's now 4 versus 4 situation with still 28 seconds on the clock. Not a huge amount of time. This round seemingly is going to end in one big block bet. The question is on which side will, the most casualties will fall. Nick and then finds Steaders, takes him out. That's the Mirror still playing in the washrooms area. Potentially finding another 70, finds Hotspur. Vessi with a kill on Madeira and Mars with a kill on Gillif, bringing this round again to the defending team, which is Maniac Suiciders, putting them on a 6-2 score, match points, meaning they will just need to win one more round to win this first map.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Deploying ADX.
Okay, so for potentially this final round, we'll now head over to the fireplace reading bomb site, which we have seen before being played by the Molotov Gang
10
UK
seconds
players, where I think they haven't been able to defend it
5 seconds
successfully a
left
single
before
time.
insertion.
Potentially, the Maniac Suicides will be able to show how it's done properly, how you should defend this bomb site. So maybe hopefully the Molotov Gang players can learn from their mistakes.
Loading new mag! Reloading!
Okay, so the first attackers are making their way inside of the building, once again focusing on the top floor control. Like I explained before, it's very important to take the top control, as it's very strong in the hands of the defender, but also very strong in the hands of the attacking team. So either way, it will be very recommendable to take control over this area, which will highly improve your chances to win this round.
Loading mag!
So attackers are trying to take first control. Yeah, now very sneakily making her way towards the cocktail balcony, from where she gets some further control. Lots of attackers losing a lot of HP at the moment. Bessie getting the first kill there on Ollie. The bug being taken out. Hotspur with a kill, also Twitch being taken out. Before he goes with a kill on Hotspur. Hotspur with a kill on Bessie. It's now 4 versus 3 situation, with only 3 attackers alive versus the 4 attackers alive versus the 3 attackers. Where Madeira is also in a very tight spot with low HP. More to the kill on Gillif. It's now 4 versus 2. Things are not looking too great for the defending attacking team at the moment, especially since Forest Ghost finds Madeira, takes him out as well. It's a 4 versus 1 right now, with only Tethers alive in this 4 versus 1 situation. His teammates already giving up on him, leaving the match as we speak. And likely we'll see this match, this first map, end very soon with Maniac Suicides winning this first map. After which we'll go to the next map soon, which will be Clubhouse. But first, this first map is being won with a 7-2 score. Am I saying correctly? Yes, 7-2 score by Maniac Suiciders. So we also see the scoreboard. Unfortunately, one member already left, so we can no longer see his statistics. But that's the first map done for today. We'll now head over to Clubhouse, which will be the second map for today. The map which was picked by Molotov Gang UK. Where, if I am correctly, let me check on which sides everyone will start. On Clubhouse, it will be Molotov Gang UK starting as a defending team and Maniac Suicider starting as the attacking team. So we'll hold a 5-minute break and I will be right back with the next map of today. So see you guys soon.
gives players the tools to improve on their own terms. Book live one-on-one coaching, replay reviews, multi-lesson training plans, and even group classes. Top experts, proven results, third thing. Book a session today at medify.gg.
Okay, and welcome back to the second map of this evening. You're watching to the match, if you're viewing the match, Maniac Suiciders versus Molotov Gang Gaming, where we just saw the first match happening on Cafe Dostoevsky, where Maniac Suiciders managed to win with a 7-2 score, a pretty big score if you're asking me. After which we'll now go to the second map for today, the final chance for team Maniac Suiciders to, sorry, am I saying it correctly? Molotov Gang UK to make a difference, to win this map and bring this match to the third map for today. So still have a chance to win, because if not, if Maniac Suiciders wins this match as well, they will be proceeding towards the grand finals, and it will be the Molotov Gang UK ending third. So first we'll take a look at the operator bans happening right now. The first operator ban is coming from Team Orange, which in this case is Molotov Gang UK, where the Montaigne is currently being banned. So Montaigne is the first operator to be banned. We do see him play quite often on this map, which is Clubhouse, especially on the catwalk area, where he can be very strong to take control over that area, where then also Hibana is being banned, which can be quite useful to counter some impact tracking and very useful to open up certain hatches. This is followed by a defender ban, which is Thunderbird. Just like the previous map, Thunderbird is being banned again, so we're not going to see her for this second map either. Thunderbird, a very strong operator, very useful operator. In this case, she will no longer be allowed to be played. And then we see the final defender ban, which is the Mira. Mira, we saw her quite a lot in the previous map. She was quite strong, and especially also in Clubhouse, she can be quite strong as well. So for that reason, also Mira is a quite understandable operator ban in this case. So yeah, with all operator bans being done right now, we can now proceed to this potential final map of today. It really depends on the performance of Molotov Gang UK. If they manage to win this map, then we'll head over to the third map. If not, then this will be the last map for tonight. Okay, so for the first defensive round, it's Team Molotov Gang UK on the defense, where they currently start on the basement floor, where it will be Maniac Suicides playing as the attacking team. Starting as the attacking team.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Okay, so with the preparation phase coming to an end, it's now up to the attacking team to go for their offensive round. The first offensive round, Maniac Suiciders, currently the attacking team. They will need to find the defenders. We're currently, I think there's some roaming happening. Gleef currently playing towards the bathroom area. And it will be very recommendable for them to find him at least. But Meanwhile, was already doing a great job finding Gleef already very early on, taking him out. Vessi with a kill on Hotspur. Nan, however, with a kill there on Vessi. Very quick kills in a very short amount of time. 3 people in total taken out. 2 defenders, 1 attacker. Into a 4 versus 3 situation in the advantage of Maniac Suiciders. Is there any roaming happening as we speak? No, it's not. But Tethers, however, jumping out from the blue stairs window, finding Sanity, taking out Sanity, which is the Termite. Not the only hard breacher, they still have an ace, but at least he equalizes things, the man count, bringing things to a 3 versus 3 situation. This is a pretty impressive play. Jump out. So yeah, currently a 3 versus 3 situation with 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. A decent amount of time, enough time for Sledge to create some verticals to make it a bit more difficult to play in certain areas, and also Moritz still having a chance to do some hard reaching here and there. He managed to open up the hatch of the bar memorial area, where currently Ka'id has placed one of his charges on the wall of church, and likely his other charge, on the kitchen hatch. So breaching those might be quite difficult for the attacking team. It would still be possible possible if they manage to deal with those electroclaws. If they will not be able to, they won't be able to open up those walls or hedges, which could make things a little bit difficult for them. Nico meanwhile managed to find Nan. That is the Jaeger TV being taken off the board. Also the smoke getting in a bit of trouble there from the blue area, but currently Sophia is playing. Morris getting damaged quite a bit as well as we speak. Meanwhile Morris then with the kill on Ollie. It's all coming out of Tethers right now in this 3 versus 1 situation. He finds the ace, manages to get an injure on the ace. As he holds the right angle, he will also find Sophia anytime soon, but unfortunately for him, he misses the shots, doesn't land the shots, unfortunately. Meanwhile, the ace has been revived. Before he goes, going for an attempt to defuse the bomb. And as he managed to stick it, the defuser now goes down. The time is now working against the defending team, as Morris finds the final defender, takes them out. This first round is being won by the attacking team, which is Maniac Suiciders. So Maniac Suiciders starting out with the first win for this second map for today. They are already on match point by winning this first map. So they're currently in a good position and starting off the second map with a round win as well. Of course, must feel very confident for them. It should give them a high morale boost.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
On the other
bombs.
side, for team Molotov Gang, things might not look too sound at the moment. By the way, meanwhile, a shout out for XCI. You might also see him in the Twitch chat at the moment, but he's currently doing live editing for this match on Wikipedia. So with a little delay up to 4 rounds, you will see the stats being edited live on Wikipedia. So if you're not fully able to watch this match all the time, feel free to look at Wikipedia, because also there you will see the results within a short amount of time as well. Well, you shout out for him for doing that.
Defuse a bomb.
Okay, so we're now starting with the second round. We're going back towards the basement bomb site after Molotov Gang UK was not successful in defending the bomb site. Then we just try for a second time, potentially with the right kind of adjustment or just a better execution. They will be more successful, but it's really up to them. They're not looking also great. The first map was not too great for them. It's 7-2 loss. I really hope for them they will be able to make a comeback during this map. Otherwise, it will be not a too great way to lose a final. Okay, so currently Hotspur playing on the central stairs, very close to him, and the attacker is approaching. I'm not 100% sure whether the attacker is aware of his position. Both of them are currently waiting. Droning is happening. Position of Hotspur might be known, but in the end, yes, he does still finds Forest Goats. That is the sledge being taken off the board. The opening kill this time going to the defending team, but Hotspur meanwhile losing quite a bit of HP, being in a very difficult position. Just 1 bullet is needed to take him out. And as the attacker is approaching, just missing the shots, Hotspur manages to stay alive a little bit longer, but in the end he does do a bit of damage there on Vessi, but Vessi then with the kill there on Hotspur, equalizing the main count back to 4 versus 4. 1 minute and 40 seconds. I think every single defender is currently playing downstairs. Yes, they are. So just a matter of time for the attacking team to be aware of this, after which they will be able to go for proper execution. This time there's no Cade in play, so the Termites will have no problem to open up the hatches this time, which is also a good thing for the attacking team. Both of the hatches are being opened by Termite by Moritz. The ace has the ace charges. He will be more successful to use his charge on any walls, as it will be more effective for him, as ace is not the best option to breach any hatches. So for example, the church wall could be a great choice for him. So currently the last minute is now approaching or starting. Time is running out. There's still 4 players alive on each side, so they will need to hurry up a little bit, or otherwise things will end up in a big bloodbath with lots of kills in a very short amount of time. Thatcher meanwhile dropping in a Mori head, but it gets found by Tethers. That's Vessi taken off the board. It's now 3 versus 4. Ace charges are coming out, however, to open up the church wall, which will allow them to get some nice lines of sight and entry points towards church. However, we need to be careful because Nam is playing right behind this breach. He has a very dirty line of sight towards the main stairs area. If anyone tries to approach him from there, he might be able to get a nice surprising kill, which would certainly help him to yeah, win this round. But in the end, no, he gets found by Sanity. It's back to an equal 3 versus 3, but only 13 seconds on the clock. Only finds Nikon. Meanwhile, the Termite hops into the bomb site, goes for a tries to go for the defuse. Smoke canister gets thrown in a perfect position, which is denying his plans. Morse with a kill on Gilif, only with a kill on Sanity. It's a 1 versus 2, but as the Ace runs out of time, the round gets won by the defending team this time, which is Molotov Gang UK, putting the score on an equal 1-1. So at least Molotov Gang UK is trying to come back from their how do you say it? Losing position of being on a 0-1 score. Currently it's back to a 1-1 score. Potentially this could be the start of them winning more rounds, which they certainly need, as their opponent already won in the previous map and therefore is on match points. So Molotov Gang UK could certainly lose some more round wins. I'm sorry if my cast is not too great tonight. I'm actually feeling quite sick. I'm actually getting sicker as more time passes. But I will try my best to do as good as I can, and I'm certainly going to finish this cast today. Even if we go to the third map and if we go to overtime.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Just know if I sound a bit different, you know why. Okay, so we're now starting with the third round of this map. Still, Maniac Suiciders on the attack. There's currently 1-1 score, and things are being equal at the moment. Forgo's trying to find the first way in, already opening some of the garage walls to get some nice line of sights and entry points towards the garage area. Meanwhile, Ace going for the first breach on the CCTV wall, opening the first line of sight into the area. But as the Mute Jammer is placed there, the second charge cannot be activated, which makes it a bit more difficult to get entry points. In the end, the nade gets thrown, does actually reach the Mute Jammers this way. The Mute Jammer is finally taken care of. Sanity can never fully breach the CCTV wall as a new full entry point / better line of sight, which will certainly aid them in attacking this bomb site. Meanwhile, Nikon playing as Sophia and entering the garage, taking control of the garage, placing a claymore to strengthen the position. Sledge meanwhile taking control over the upper area of garage. Attackers are actually already inside of CCTV. They're taking the first bit of control. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. They still need to take care of cash and construction and able to proceed towards the bomb site. So still a lot of things ahead of them. The defenders actually therefore doing a decent amount, wasting a decent amount of time on the attacking team, doing a decent job, where then Aldi is now being injured. And the question is whether he's going to be revived. He's making his way back towards the bomb site, so soon he will be in a safe position, especially as Hotspot goes for a jump out, finds a kill there on Vessi, and Tethers with a kill there on Fire Ghost. It's a nice 3 versus 4 situation as we speak. But the Sanity with a kill on Tethers. Also the Mute being taken out with the Flores explosive drone, bringing things back to an equal 3 versus 3 man count. Still, things can still go either way, but as time is running low, 45 seconds remaining for the attacking team. They are about to get control over the construction area, where Nikon has relocated himself towards the bedroom windows. He gets found by Hotspur, gets taken out. The 2 versus 3 right now as we speak. Sanity still watching the flank, being afraid of going for that flank. C4 gets thrown from below, but unfortunately him doesn't connect when Sanity gets a kill on Nan, bringing things back to an equal 2 versus 2. So unfortunately, Sanity gets found by Hotspur, doesn't get into the bomb site, couldn't go for a plant. Moritz with a kill on Hotspur, but in the end, Gilif with a kill on Moritz. So this meaning this round will be won by the defending team, which is Molotov Gang UK, putting the score on 1-2. Molotov Gang UK in the lead. So with a 1-2 score, we'll now head over to a third bomb site, which will be CCTV room, cash room, after of course the defending team won 2 rounds in a row. They must go to a different bomb site once more. which will be CCTV cache. They could decide to go to bar backstage, but which isn't too popular. It is a decent bomb site. It's very much doable, especially in the higher tiers on PC, like Pro League or etc. You do see these bomb sites being played, but unfortunately here I haven't seen them too often yet. So yeah, MvG currently working on a potential comeback. They're finally in the lead. The question is, will they be able to win more rounds and further their lead, increase their lead, or eventually fight back and equalize the score?
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
So attackers are now trying to make their way towards the building. Mort's already using his H charges to open up the garage walls to create new lines of sight and entry points. Unfortunately for him, Kaid's in his cross were just placed last second, which actually makes it impossible to go for further breaching. Tether's already with the first kill there on Sanity. That's the Termite losing his life, which means that the Ace will be the only remaining hard breaching left. Only one hard breaching charge is remaining for him, so he needs to be very careful on where he uses it, as he will need it for the main CCTV wall later on. Currently both Bandit and Kaida play, meaning we'll potentially see some tricking, which might make things very difficult for the attacking team to breach the wall, as Bandit is waiting for the sound cue of the EP nades, where the Ace now goes for the breach. The Bandit is ready. He throws it. He goes for the trick. He does find it just in time, like at last minute, but it's the final Ace charge being destroyed. No more hard breaching for the remaining of this round. Just a few lines of sight being created on the garage area, but no entry points being created. Get at me with a nice double kill, taking out both Nikon and Moritz. Attackers are losing their life one by one. It's now a 2 versus 5 situation in the advantage of the defending team, which is Molotov Gang. But as Vessi then finds Stetters, things are becoming a bit more workable, but then Gilif finds Vessi, and now it's all Forest Goats. All alone in this 1 versus 4 situation. Tries to throw a nade, unfortunately doesn't throw it through the hole, and then gets taken out by Hotspot. Winning this round will be won by the defending team once more. Molotov Gang UK moving the score on 1-3. So interesting to see how Molotov Gang is clearly improving their plays. Finally, they're winning some more rounds. It's currently a 1-3 score, so they already did better than the previous map, where they lost with a 2-7 score. So hopefully for them, they will be able to work things around, win this map, and bring this match to a third map, which will be the ultimate decider for this lower bracket final. But after winning 3 rounds in a row and being 3 rounds in a row since they played on the basement bomb side, they will now be allowed to go back here. When they now go for the 3rd attempt on this bomb site. They played it twice, lost it once, won it once. The question is, what will happen for this 3rd time? Will they win it again, or will they lose it once more?
Deploying ADS! Stay clear of ADS line of fire. Reinforcing the wall!
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Think about grenades now.
So we're actually seeing Lion being picked, which is very interesting. Of course, Lion is a great operator, especially since he has acquired these secondary EMP impact nades, which can be very useful. Thatcher is not banned. He can be picked, but they decided not to pick him instead. They will pick the Lion with the EMP nades. So if there's any electric claw or bandit charge or mute jammer or whatsoever, they will be able to deal with it, which is still very effective. I think it's a great way to drop the Thatcher for a more useful operator, which in this case might be the Lion, which has a great gun, has the scanner ability, so therefore can be a great operator to play with. Currently, Nan is playing on the central stairs, being in a very tough position as we speak, because the flooring has been opened up. So rotating back towards the basement. can be very, very dangerous for him. But as Tether's actually strengthening position, finds Vessi from behind, but then luckily Sanity finds Tether, takes him out as well. Jaeger still playing on the center stairs. And as Smooth is down, he actually walks into the nade of Forest Ghost. That's Nan being taken off the board. It's currently a 4 versus 3 situation. Is Maniac Suiciders trying to work on the comeback as they're currently on a 4 versus 3 situation. It might just become a round win for them after losing 3 rounds in a row. But we'll see how this will go.
Setting a sequential breach.
4 versus 3 situation with 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock. A decent amount of time for the attackers to work with. They unfortunately did lose their EMP nades, however, it was the Lion playing with those. So both the kitchen hedge and the memorial hedge potentially can no longer be breached, which will make things very difficult. Termite, however, does have the option to place his thermite charge right next to hedge, which will give him an option to still go for a breach. But as Gilif is waiting with his impact nades, he is aware of the situation. Will just be able to shoot the thermite charge. A nice try, Sanity, but unfortunately it's not working, and even losing his life to it as Sanity is peeking those verticals, and just Gilif is waiting for it. Finds Sanity. Also with a kill on Nikon. Things are falling apart for the attacking team. They were in the lead for a brief moment, but it's MvG not giving up. They're just fighting back, retaking the lead. As it's now 2 versus 3 situation with only 15 seconds remaining. Forrest goes however, finding Gilif, take him out, has now control over the armory bomb site. Also taken out early, they might still be able to win this bomb site as Moritz goes for the drop in blue, finds the alibi, but unfortunately alibi gets a kill and double kill, taking out both remaining attackers. So this round is still being won by the defending team. This was a close call for each team, but in the end, Moritz of Gang UK winning another defensive round, 4 in a row, putting the score on 1-4, after which we'll now have the 6th round, the final round for them to play as defense, where Maniac Suiciders just needs to win or play 1 more round as attacker, and then hopefully for them the defensive side will work out a little bit better.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Either way, for this round we'll head over to the master bedroom gym area, just like where MvG played for their 3rd round, which they won. Oh, okay, that's not great. Unfortunately, Nan getting a kill there on Vigil. Potentially, Vigil maybe running a Forbidden Skin, so it could have been a purposeful kill, but there's also a good chance that it was just accidental, which will be very unfortunate for MvG. But let's see how it goes. It's a 5 versus 4 situation. A nice opportunity for Maniac Suiciders to at least win 1 more round during their attack phase or attack site, the first half of this map. Could at least use 1 more point so they can go to the roll stop with a 2-4 score instead of a 1-5. So yeah, Forrest Ghost already getting a bit of damage by one of the spawn peaks happening, probably by the alibi. A nice try, unfortunately the alibi, no kill, but still a nice bit of damage. A 2nd time getting damaged again, which will make further future gunfights for Forrest Ghost a bit more difficult. So yeah, attackers are trying to find the first way into the bomb site, looking for ways to attack. Currently Gilif playing on the eastern stairs towards the CCTV wall. He needs to be careful because people are as well approaching from the garage catwalk area as well, so he needs to be very careful. He might just find Sophia rotating anytime soon, but instead of find Sanity, is now back to a 4 versus 4. The Maniac Suiciders have lost their advantage of man count. Sophia also gets spotted in garage, gets taken out by Gilif. A nice kill there. Sophia managed to cross while he wasn't looking, placing down a claymore on the oil pit, but then still got spotted and got taken out. It's now 3 versus 3 situation, equal man count. A gunfight happening between Gilif and Diana Moritz at the moment. In the end, Gilif got damaged quite a bit, where Moritz stayed untouched. And therefore, Gilif has decided to rotate back towards the basement, after which Moritz is now making his way towards the CCTV area, from where he can assist his teammates in taking further control. Currently, the CCTV and cache area already being fully cleared. We're just now playing in the logistic office, waiting for any attacker to peek around the corner. Also, the Yana hologram scouting ahead at the moment. The position of the Jaeger is now known, so they need to be very careful with the Jaeger playing there. It's a strong position, and they really need to work to,
Attackers have
deal with
recovered
him
their diffuser.
if they want to potentially win this round. Meanwhile, Forest Ghost already playing on the master bedroom windows, gym windows, where you will also be able to take out some of the rotations, to watch some of the rotations, and take out any rotating player, which is also a very strong position.
Throwing frag.
So 40 seconds remaining, 3 versus 3 situation, HP wise pretty equal as well. Yana started using her hologram to scout ahead, trying to find Nan, trying to bait him in moving, exposing himself. Vessi meanwhile entering but getting taken out by Nan. It's now 2 versus 3 situation in the advantage of the defending team. Need to put a kill before it goes. It's all coming down to Morris in this 1 versus 3 situation. 17 seconds on the clock. He needs to rush to find those final kills. Also planting is still an option, but as Hotspur finds Moritz, this round will be won by Molotov Gang UK once more. And therefore the score let's put on 1-5, after which we'll now head over to the Raw Stop, where Maniac Suicides will now need to defend and Molotov Gang will need to attack. So huge comeback happening for Molotov Gang UK at the moment after they lost the first map of today with a 7-2 score. So a huge comeback for this second map. Potentially they will do even better. Potentially ending this map with a 1-7 score. They just need to win 2 more rounds to make that happen. And it will be very spectacular to see that.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
So right now the roll swap has happened, so it's now Maniac Suicides playing as a defending team, where
5 seconds to go.
Molotov Gang UK will need to play as the attacking team. For the first defensive round for Maniac Suicides, we'll head over to CCTV cash room, and as the preparation phase comes to an end, it's not up to the
Attackers
attacking team
recovered the diffuser.
to go for the offensive round, the first offensive round of this map for them. The question is, will they be as good on the attack as they were on the defense? They managed to win 5 rounds in a row on the defense. Will they be able to continue their round win streak and end this map in 2 rounds? Or will the Maniac Suiciders have now a fine chance to win this round? So attackers are already waiting to go for a breach. It's just waiting for the EMP nades to happen. It just came out. Bandits already ready to go for a breach. Also the Cat is coming out, but the second EMP nade comes out. Are they able to find to fully deny the impact tracking? Also impact tracking, the bandit tracking they kind of do. Impact nade was thrown from below. Taking out 4 ghosts. The Cat, however, is still alive. Has managed to throw his second electric claw to electrify the wall. So breaching will still be a bit difficult as they don't have any EP nades remaining, but at least they managed to take care of the bandit, which is still a bit of a win for the attacking team. Hotspur meanwhile be entering from the bedroom area, trying to find any defender in the construction area, where currently no one is playing as we speak. So he will be able to take control of this area, then take a first line of sight towards the cache area, and potentially find a defender anytime soon. Unfortunately for the attacking team, also the construction wall is being electrified by the Kaid, I would say. No, actually by Bandit. So it will be a bit difficult to breach the wall as well. But luckily the Yana still has some nades available to her. So if she actually heads over to the stock area, she will be able to throw a nade from below to check out the Bandit charge. I'll reach over there. There's currently someone playing downstairs. However, Nikon is currently playing on the garage storage stairs, the blue stairs, how it's also called. So the defending team needs to be, attacking team needs to be very careful because the flank is lurking in the distance. Meanwhile, Morris finding a kill on Nandits. The Oza being taken off the board. It's back to 4 versus 4, equal main count. Nickel with another kill, taking out Tethers. It's a 4 versus 3 in the advantage of the defending team. Meanwhile, Gilif has been able to open up the cash wall, which is a win for the attacking team. It will make things a bit more workable for them, as they now have a new line of sight / entry points. But still, it will be pretty difficult for them to go for a plant. 20 seconds remaining, not a lot of time for the other team, so they need to be very careful. Gilip is going to cross and hop in anytime soon. Vessi finding a kill on Hotspur. Gilip getting a kill on Moritz. It's a 3 versus 2, but as we speak, Vessi gets taken out. It's a 3 versus 1. Only Ollie remaining. Only finds a kill on Nikon. But in the end, Vessi with a final kill on Ollie, meaning this round will be won by the defending team, which is Maniac Suiciders. Finally, after losing 5 rounds in a row, they managed to win 1 more round, putting the score on 2-5, and therefore breaking the win streak of Molotov Gang UK, which will potentially lead to them winning even more rounds.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So for the second defensive round of Maniac Suicides, we're heading over to the basement bomb site. As they just won the previous defense. Compared to Molotov Gang, they actually go for a different kind of setup. The church wall is fully being reinforced, where Molotov Gang UK always reinforce 2 walls and kept 1 soft. Where also the okay. Where did he throw the electric claw? Okay, interesting. So actually, electric claw is being thrown inside of the memorial area to electrify the southern wall of church. Meaning still the 2 right walls, the 2 northern walls will still be able to be breached. At least that the left wall cannot be breached. Second, electric claw is interestingly being thrown on the stock blue hedge, which is interesting. This means that the church hedge and the okay, so the electric claw actually gets both the wall and the hedge. Okay, that now makes a lot more sense.
Mag is ready. Let them come. Drone spinning up.
Okay. Well, attackers are meanwhile trying to take the first bit of control. Hotspur playing as the Jackal, being one of those attackers who can easily take the first bit of control, using his scanner to look for any footprints. If there are any footprints, he knows someone has been in that area, and if there's none, he knows the coast is clear, and he can further proceed. Also, finding any footprints will allow him to scan them, which will give him some good information on where the defender might be playing. But as I think every single defender is playing downstairs. Yes, every single defender is playing downstairs as we speak. So it will just be a matter of time for the attacking team to find out about this. Hotspur will soon check the garage area and the blue stairs area, see it's barricaded, see there's no footprints. So they will know there's no one playing, no one roaming at the moment, which will allow the attacking team to go for to put some pressure on the bomb site itself. Meanwhile, electric EMP nades are coming out, I guess. No, there's actually no EMP nades. I don't know how they managed to deal with the electric claw, but they did manage to breach the wall, or the hedge, sorry, of Memorial. And they'll also soon try to go for a breach on the... oh, actually, sorry, they do have Thatcher, sorry. But soon they will also try to go for a kitchen hedge breach. Currently, Tether playing with the secondary harbor utility, trying to go for the breach there, but as impact tricking is happening, they're trying to deny the breach, but for some reason the harbor utility of Tethers managed to survive the impact nades, which still allowed him to open up a hedge. Meanwhile, Sanity with a very sneaky angle on Tethers takes him out. Hotspur with the kill on Moritz, the second kill on Nikon. It's now a 3 versus 4 situation in the advantage of the Maniac, of the Molotov Gang members. Almost 45 seconds on the clock, and still go either way. Gilip meanwhile getting a kill on Sanity. It's a 2 versus 4. Lesdan also gets a kill on Vessi. It's a 1 versus 4 situation with only the smoke alive, and as Gilip finds him as well, it's another round for Molotov Gang UK, bringing the score to 2-6 map points for Molotov Gang UK. So if Molotov Gang UK manages to win a round in the upcoming 4 rounds, they will win the second map, after which we'll head to the third map for today, which was going to be, let me check, Villa. Villa is the decider, but at the same time, if for some reason now the Maniac Suiciders Siders manage to win 4 rounds in a row, they will bring this map to a
Defenders,
6-6
protect your
equal
bombs from
score,
being defused
which
by
will lead the
attackers.
map to be extended by 3 rounds in the overtime, where they will still get a chance to win the second map as well. But currently, the Monitor Gang members being in a very good position as they have 4 points in the lead.
Camera feed up and
Loading new magazine!
activating camera.
Jen, claw is on.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Activating camera.
5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So currently map point for Molotov Gang UK. They're in a very good position to potentially win this second map for today. They will need to win the second map to still have a chance to qualify for the grand final, where Entropy Gaming is already awaiting them. Am I saying that correctly? Entropy Gaming, I believe so. Let me just double check it. Yeah, Entropy Gaming, I said it correctly, is already awaiting for them. The winning team of this map will qualify for the grand final against Entropy Gaming, where the losing team will end up in the 3rd spot. Still not going home empty-handed. I think they're still winning 75 British pounds total. Yes, they do. Which is not nothing, but of course, qualifying for the grand final, that is your priority. With the first minute pass, the attackers now have a decent amount of control. Once again, every single defender is playing downstairs, so taking the control wasn't too hard for them. And just a matter of time to be fully aware of this. I think they're already fully aware of it at the moment. Currently, a lot of hard breaching happening at the moment, looking for new ways in, new lines of sight towards the bomb site. Gilif already descending the central stairs. A lot of players currently looking for Valkyrie camps because the Valkyrie is in play. And then you can Rihanna using her hologram to scout ahead to find some of the defensive setups for the defending team and looking for the defenders playing. Even finding some Valkyrie camps, which can be very useful later on to take those out, as they are very strong for the defending team. Nades are going to be thrown. And it doesn't actually seem there's no ADS place there whatsoever, but as the Electric Claw is hidden quite well, they're unfortunately not able to breach the wall yet.
Changing max. Setting recharge.
So almost 2 minutes already passed, just 1 minute left on the clock right now, and not a single bit of damage being dealt to any player on either team. So this is very interesting. This map is going to, this round is going to end in a very short amount of time in one big bloodbath. It's actually Vessi taking the first bit of damage as some nades were being thrown, but still, he's alive, he's holding a gun, he can make himself useful. So the little bit of damage doesn't matter too much at the moment. It's just going to come to time. The time is going to be very difficult, important for this round. Tether's actually getting the first kill here, taking out Forest Ghost. It's a 4 versus 5 situation as we speak, for in the advantage of MvG in man counts wise, but time counts wise is not working too great for them, as time is working in the advantage of the defending team. It's currently 3 versus 4, where Mort is being injured. Still coming out of Vessi right now, and he also gets taken out, meaning this round will be won by the attacking team, which is Molotov Gang UK with a 2-7 score. They're winning this second map, just like their opponent won the previous map with the same score. And because of this, we'll head over to the third map, which will be Villa, in a short moment. So here we're seeing the scoreboard. Nice amount of kills on each player, no one doing too bad or too great whatsoever.
MetaFi, you learn directly from the best players in the world. They'll review your gameplay, show you new perspectives, and outline the steps you can take to shatter the bones of your enemies. Or just raise your skill rating. Book a session or replay review right now on metafi.gg.
Welcome back to this very interesting match between these two very well matched equal teams. Maniac Suiciders versus Molotov Gang. First map was won by Maniac Suiciders with a 7-2 score on Cafe Dostoevsky, after which we went to Clubhouse, which was won by Molotov Gang UK, also with a 7-2 score. So now we'll head over to the final map of today. It's match point for either team, as they've both won one map each, and we'll just head over to this final decider map, where it will be Maniac Suiciders starting as attack and Molotov Gang UK starting as the defense, which was picked by Molotov Gang UK to start with. So the first operator ban is coming from Team Orange, which is Molotov Gang UK, which in this case is the Finca. So the Finca will not be played during this map Villa, and the second ban will in this case be the Thatcher. So that's the first attackers being banned. We'll now see the defenders being banned, and then we can start with this final map and decide which team will be victorious and proceeds towards the grand finals. So the second defender which is being banned is Thunderbird once more. So every single map of this match, Thunderbird is being banned. So we won't see her a single time. I think she's actually currently the most banned defender. Yes, she is. 48% of the time she is being banned, which is quite a lot. So yeah, that's why why we don't see Thunderbird that often anymore, unfortunately, because she's a fun operator. And the final one is Mira, which is actually the second most banned defender. Actually, the same thing also goes for the attackers. The most banned attacker is Finca, and the second most banned attacker is Thatcher. So very expected bans in this case. So yeah, like I said, it will be Maniac Suiciders starting on the attack, Molotov Gang UK starting on the defense. Molotov Gang UK was the team which was allowed to pick which side to start on. We did it based on the coin flip. Usually we do it based on rounds played, but as it was equal for each team, we did a coin toss, coin flip. Yeah. MvG's picking defense to start on, and on the overtime it will be Maniac Suiciders playing as the defending team. So for the first round, we'll head over to the Aviator Games bomb site, where we are seeing an extension towards the northern side of the map. 2 walls are being reinforced on the master bedroom area, so we'll likely see an extension there. Defenders holding this position as long as possible, wasting potentially a lot of time on the attack of the Maniac Suiciders, which could be very useful. Let's see how the attacking team will do. Tetris already losing quite a bit of HP very early on, probably from the trophy entrance window as he was passing by, losing almost half of its HP, which was a nice pre-fire by the attacking team, which will potentially aid them in any further gunfights between these members. So Vesely is one of the first attackers to actually make his way inside of the building, currently playing in piano, trying to find his first fight, already finding the boy who was damaged early on as well. So this is a gunfight he could potentially win pretty easily, and unfortunately just in a very short amount of time, Tethers passes by just a little too late for the Ash and IQ to respond to. And this way he is able to rotate safely back towards the bomb site. When then also Ollie gets a kill on Nikon. That's the first attacker losing his life. Ollie, however, losing quite a bit of HP when then Forest Ghost gets a kill on Hotspur, which is the alibi taken off the board. It's currently a 4 versus 4 situation, an equal man count where 2 defenders already lost quite a bit of HP, which doesn't look too great for them, but in the end, as long as they're alive and holding a gun in their hands, they can make themselves useful, and it shouldn't mean too much for them yet. But any gunfight that will happen will put them in a little disadvantage, as they just need 1 or 2 bullets to be taken out, depending on the distance and type of gun. who's holding the vertical? It's currently Nan holding the vertical. Very nasty vertical towards the main stairs, or actually the southern stairs. A very nasty angle. If someone was trying to go up the stairs, you will be able to find it. But yeah, those holes work in... Okay, work in two ways. Forrest goes actually pre-firing those holes, finding Nan, and also Tethers. I think Tethers was actually part of collateral damage. I don't think he was actually shooting purposely at him, but actually he finds him as well. And Vesi with a kill on Ollie. And Forrest goes with a kill on Gilif, meaning this first round is being won by the attacking team, which is Maniac Suiciders 15, putting them in the lead with a 1-0 score. So good way for the Maniac Suiciders to start this second map, or sorry, the third map and final map for this evening. They're currently on match point. Everyone is on match point, and it's really about winning this final map. So starting off with a win is always a good thing.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So after the Molotov gang members were not successful in defending the Aviator Games bomb site, they're just going to try it for a second time, which is totally fine. With the right kind of adjustments or just a better execution, they might be able to win it the second time around. We have seen it many times before today that it just one of the teams tries the bomb site for a second time and then being successful for the second time around.
10
So
seconds
yeah,
left.
it's a good thing to do as long as you're learning from your mistakes.
5 seconds to go.
This time we're clearly seeing, actually I was about to say we're clearly
Attackers'
seeing a different
objective
kind of
is to
setup, but
locate
we
a bomb
don't.
and
Same
defuse it.
kind of walls are being reinforced once more. So likely we'll see the extension happening again. Last time it wasn't too useful as the attacking team mostly approached the building from the southern side. It seems like they're about to do this a similar thing as most attackers are making their way towards the southern side of the map. So once again, extension might not be too useful. So attackers are making their way inside of the building. First attackers already inside, IQ being one of those. Lots of droning happening at the same time as well. Looking for information for the attackers to play off with. Also Nomad already using some of the first air jabs to set up certain rotations of flanks, which can be very useful later on. Ash meanwhile trying to use a shot to create some distraction to make herself up to the main stairs. Already finding Gilif, taking him out, but then Hotspur going for the refrag, taking out Forest Toast. Which brings us round to a 4 versus 4 situation. Currently an equal
Bomb
man
located
count,
by attackers.
not really in the advantage of anyone. Hotspur, however, losing more than half of his HP so far. So that's not too great for him, but still it can go either way at this point. Ollie meanwhile finding Nick and taking him out. This is the Jaeger with a kill there on the Yana. And Tethers with a kill on Moritz. Vesi with a kill on Hotspur. It's a 2 versus 3 situation. 2 attackers alive versus 3 defenders. Which is an advantage for the Molotov gang members at the moment. We're currently 1-0 behind.
Changing mag!
1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock remaining, so decent amount of time to still work with. The Ace has his hard breaching utility, so you will be able to do some hard breaching if desired. There's actually mute jammers placed, so they will need to take care of those first, which could be achieved, but will waste some time, unfortunately. So just a waiting game. The defenders currently playing very safely, just waiting for the attackers to expose themselves, to take some risk, and hoping this way to eventually be able to pick up some kills. In the end, the IQ rotated herself back downstairs, allowing the Ace to go for a hard breach on the western wall towards the bar, which will allow him to get some new lines of sight and entry points into the bomb site. But as he exposes himself, he does get damaged a little bit, which causes him to lose a bit of HP. Currently, Jaeger waiting in the sneaky corner, waiting for the attackers to approach him. Vesi with a kill on Tethers, Nana with a kill on Sanity. There's only one attacker alive. The IQ loses very low on HP, and she gets found by Ollie, meaning this round will be won by the Molotov gang members, putting the score on an equal 1-1.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Deploying explosive ordnance. Deploying explosives! Deploying explosives.
Okay, so we'll now head over to the third round of this map, after which we'll now go to this new bomb site. After defenders were just used this one, defensive round on AV.
Now.
10 seconds left.
Razor wire is deployed.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Camera in position.
So attackers are now making their way towards the building, looking for a first way in. I'm trying to see on which side they're focusing, mostly on the northern side, so the master bedroom side, which is interesting. Like, it really seems like the Maniac Suiciders don't really go from like a full floor clear, which a lot of teams do these
Attackers
days.
have located a bomb.
Maniac Suiciders really just going head on for the bomb site, trying to find a way in, very close to it, and just trying to pick off some defenders and trying to get into the bomb site eventually. Vessi actually doing a good job finding the tethers downstairs, which is the guy who was roaming into Memorial. He gets found very early on. It's the first defender losing his life, bringing this round to a 5 versus 4 situation. Ace meanwhile trying to enter from the walk-in closet window. No frost in play, so he shouldn't worry about any of those. But in the end, he's trying to get ready to throw his first A charge. It will be thrown any second. In the end, he managed to throw it on the right spot, which will allow him to open up the wall from a long angle. As there's no mutes, K-Eats, or bandits involved. Now Mimo getting actually a very nice double kill. Both Bessie and Foyer goes taken out. I'm questioning where this actually happened. Nan is currently playing downstairs, potentially a run out, or two defenders actually attackers playing
bomb
here.
has been
Not
located.
quite sure, but it's a huge double kill happening from him right there, bringing this round to a 3 versus 4 situation. C4 happening from below by Nan, taking out Sanity, or not taking out, but injuring Sanity, whatever. Morris finding Nan, taking him out as well. It's now 3 versus 3. Sanity being in a position where he could eventually be revived, especially since Nikon is playing very close by. He will be able to go for the revive,
Attackers
and Sanity
recovered
is
the
now
bomb
back on
diffuser.
street, only with 20 HP, however. So gunfight will be difficult to lose, but at least he is back on his feet. He still has one of his ace charges, which he will be able to use, and as Nico blows up one of this Goya canisters, he takes out one of the defenders, bringing this round to 3 versus 2, but still 40 seconds remaining. Sanity meanwhile finding Gilliff, taking him out as well. It's only Hotspur alive right now in this 3 versus 1 situation. Slightly missing his shots on Nikon there, which allows Nikon to get the kill instead, meaning that this round will be won by the attacking team. Maniac Suiciders, and the score gets put on a 2-1.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Setting the bait.
Reinforcing wall!
Deploying shield. New camera feed up and running. Setting down my +1.
Activating jammer!
10 seconds left.
New camera feed up and running.
5 seconds to insertion.
He's ready.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
New camera feed up and running.
Jammer activated.
Excuse me, something was coming up, which I needed to check real quick, but I'll be back right now. Okay, so the fourth round is happening right now. We'll be heading back to the trophy statuary bomb. So already Moritz finds his first kill, taking out Ollie, who was seemingly spawn picking from study? No, I'm not actually sure where he was trying to go for spawn pick. Oh, actually from the arch storage. It was the alibi trying to go for spawn pick, but in the end gets punished by Moritz. A nice opening kill from the attacking team, already putting them in an advantage of a 5 versus 4 man count, which will further assist them in potentially winning this map. Or round, I should say. Sorry.
Reloading!
Flashbang! Throwing frag!
Right.
So currently 5 versus 4 situation with 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock. Nan meanwhile finding Bessie, equalizing things by bringing the man counts to 4 versus 4, an equal man count once again. Attackers are trying to take the first control, no one really being inside of the building, where Ace is now throwing his first Ace charge. Nicholas entering from the master bedroom, playing in the master bedroom, finding the Valkyrie cam, which he unfortunately cannot take out with the metal in front of it. In the end, he does find it, which is a valuable bit of information being taken away from the defending team. It also reduces the risk of him being taken out as well. Meanwhile, Ash trying to go from the back, trying to flank the Goya, but in the end, it's Hotspur, the Oryx, finding Fire Ghost, taking him out as well. Mace being thrown to Hotspur, him being taken out by Nikon in this case. It's now 3 versus 3, equal man counts between these two teams. 55 seconds on the clock, it can still go either way at this point. It might just work in the advantage of the defending team as time works in their advantage. But as Ace has already breached some of the wall, only a little bit of the wall, it will be difficult to get further control as the Mute Jammer is placed there, and the wall will unlikely be breached any further. Unless they're able to take care of the Mute Jammer, it will be very difficult to create lines of sight there. And yet it's Sanity trying to go for the defuse, actually managing to stick with the defuse. Nikon with a kill on Tethered as he's defending the planter. Nan going for a kill on Nikon. It's a 2 versus 2 post-plant situation. It just works in the advantage of the second team, especially if Sanity finds Gilif. It's all coming down to Nan right now, who's playing in the master bathroom, trying to find the 2 remaining attackers so he can eventually go for the defuse, but this will be very difficult. 25 seconds on the clock. One player playing outside of master bedroom and the other one landing, but in the end, it's Sanity getting the kill on Nan. Meaning this round will be won by the attacking team, putting score on 3-1.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Razor wire going up. You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Shield is up!
For the 5th round, we'll be heading back to Aviator Games, a bomb site which was played 2 times before by the MvG members. One time they managed to win it, and one time they managed to lose it. So the question is, what will happen for this
5 seconds
third
left.
attempt? Will they win it once more, and will MvG close the gap
Attackers must
and bring the
locate
score
and
to a
defuse a
3-2? Or will Maniac Suiciders win it once more and put the score on a very difficult 4-1, which will be very difficult for Molotov back from. So attackers are trying to find the first way in, looking for some information, meanwhile finding the Pulse who's playing downstairs at the yellow with the drone. Pulse playing in a very difficult situation to hold on to. However, he does have the shotgun, so if anyone's trying to come around the corner with the shotgun, he should have the advantage. But in the end, he can easily be closed in from 2 different sides, and also some soft walls to his side as well. So it will be very difficult to hold on to the position for long enough. He can easily be trapped. Bessie meanwhile entering the building from master bedroom, finding Ollie, doing quite a bit of damage. Ollie actually getting scared quite a bit, and in the end decides to fall back towards landing area. Tether's playing down at red stairs, and then Ollie turning back to the bomb sites safely. 1 minute and 35
Attackers have
seconds
located
remaining.
bomb.
I don't know how things are going in the terms of attackers and defenders. Currently roaming, still Nan and Tether's playing offside. The pool's playing offside, that's a huge problem for this guy. As he can use the scanner to gather lots of information. He did already use his C4 from below, which he did not achieve anything with, but still, he has a shotgun, he has the sensor.
Heartbeat sensor active!
IED
He
scanning.
needs to be careful though, because the red hallway is currently a very dangerous position to play in, especially since the control over the astronomy area from where they can get a nice line of sight. Meanwhile, the pool's actually injuring one of the players, but Ollie finishing the player for his ghost, being taken out. The Ash bringing this round to a 4 versus 5 situation with still 45 seconds left on the clock. In the advantage of the defending team at the moment. So the attacking team really needs to work things around, otherwise they might lose this round. Sanity closing in the pulse, actually finding the pulse, injuring the pulse as well, but then Gilip getting a kill on Sanity. Is now a 3 versus 5 situation when Nan is being injured. Unlikely that he will be able to be revived, especially since he now got finished by Nikon. It's now 3 versus 4 situation. Still in the advantage of the defending team, but as Morris gets a kill on Hotspur, it's back to 3 versus 3. Morris with another kill on Ollie. It's a 3 versus 2. Tethers with a kill on Nikon. Vessi with a kill on Gilip. It's all Tethers in this 2 versus 1 situation. He has one advantage. The diffuser is close to him on the floor. Attackers know about this. They know he's defending the diffuser. Tethers gets a kill on Morris. Will the other attacker have enough time? No, he doesn't. Tethers manages to survive, meaning his team will win the round. The defenders win the round. That's Molotov Gang UK putting the score on 3-2. Okay, I'm going to pause the round for a bit, especially there's something going on. Okay, we're going to pause the round, the map of the match for a little bit. Apparently there's something going on from the moderation team, so we're going to wait to hear what's going on, and then we can hopefully resume the match anytime soon. So yeah, so far it's a very interesting match. Currently Molotov Gang UK managing to close the gap a little bit by turning this match in a 3 versus 2 score. If they will win the upcoming round, they will be able to turn to an equal 3 versus 3. But at the same time, it's very much possible the Maniac Suiciders will win the upcoming rounds and turn it into a 4-2 score. For this upcoming round, we'll head over to the dining room kitchen, where it will be the last round for MvG to play as the defending team, and Maniac Suiciders to play as the attacking team. It's just a matter of we need to just wait a little bit longer to hear from the moderating team, to see what's going on, to hear whether we can resume the match or not, so they can meanwhile do their investigation. Okay, so I just got a green light from the moderation team that I can resume the timer. So we can resume this match and now proceed to the 6th round of this map.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So like I said, we'll now head over to the 6th round, the final round, before we'll see the roll up. So the final round for Molotov Gang to defend and Maniac Suiciders to attack after this round.
Attackers have located
The question
the
is,
bomb.
with what score will we head over to the roll up? Will it be a 4-2 or a equal 3-3? And will we see any other team perform better after the roll swap?
Deploying ADS! On drive!
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
10 seconds left before insertion.
You can stop
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Going up.
So the members of Maniac Suiciders will now approach the building for a final time. first half of the map. If the match will be extended through overtime, they will need to attack once more. But for now,
RED active. If it runs on batteries, I see it.
IQ currently using her gadget quite well. Actually already finding the pulse. This way the whole attacking team is aware of
Detected
Pulse's
a bomb.
position. They need to be very careful when entering the master bedroom and really constantly watching the master bedroom area. Any attacker entering the building could expect to see 4 happening from below. Polly meanwhile already finding the first kill, taking out Vessi. This IQ being taken off the board, now with another kill there on Nikon. 2 huge kills on the attacking side. Onto the attacking side in the advantage of the defenders, which already puts them in a very good position to potentially bring this round to the defenders, bring the score to 3-3. With the IQ of the board, Pulse no longer needs to worry about her anymore. Also, Sledge being taken out, verticals will still be able to happen as the attackers have a total of 6 vision charges and Sandy gets a kill on terrors. Things get a bit more workable for the MvG. This is now 3 versus 4. Moritz, however, does get that by probably Nan, who was playing towards the astronomy area. He has fallen back towards the bomb site, or at least towards the basement area, and is now playing from a more safe position. Two defenders actually not paying attention whatsoever. Poirier goes getting 2 easy free kills on both Gilip and Hotspur, where luckily Ollie actually managed to shut him down. Otherwise, this could have gotten a lot nastier. However, the defending team has now lost their advantage in terms of man count. It's back to 2 versus 2, where Moritz is still super low in HP, but still the man count is the same. This can still go either way. It's Moritz Insanity versus Nan and Ollie, with still 50 seconds on the clock. Things can really go either way. A still has his A charge. He's able to go for some breachings here and there, but unfortunately mute-jammers have been placed, making his job a lot tougher, and therefore he will not be able to breach the memorial wall at the moment. Moore's currently already playing in laundry, but as the motion sensor was unfortunately placed there, his position now gets revealed, after which Nan gets an easy kill there on Sanity. It's Moore's now in a 1 versus 2 situation, low on HP, so this will be a very difficult round for him, where Ollie is currently playing on side and Nan is playing on side. Moore's needs to find the Jaeger. He doesn't have a clue where the Jaeger's playing at the moment, but he was playing near Pantry. Gets the kill, meaning this round will be won by the defensive team, which is Molotov Gang UK. Putting the score on equal 3-3, with which we'll now head over to the Raw Stop, where Maniac Suiciders will now need to defend and Molotov Gang UK will now need to attack.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Deploying mobile cover.
Perimeter defense on me.
Deploying power.
Razor wire deployed. Reloading up.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Loading back.
10 seconds
For
to
the
go.
first defensive round of Maniac Suicide, we'll be heading over to Trophy Statuary,
5 seconds
which is a
to
very
insertion.
interesting bomb site to play on. We have seen it being played quite some time, quite
Attackers are
often.
moving to defuse the bomb.
It's now up to the Maniac Suiciders team to defend it, and the Molotov Gang players to attack it.
Dropping back.
Currently, 3-3 score, things are being very equal between these two teams. It's a great matchup between these two teams who are very well matched. An absolute pleasure to watch this match. It's a very interesting match as well. Still in the chat, in the chat we did a prediction before. It was a majority of votes going to MvG Molotov Gang UK. 7 votes versus 3 votes for Maniac Suiciders. I'm very curious to see whether you guys were right about that or not. Anyway, it will be very interesting. We're actually seeing some very interesting things coming from the team MvG at the moment. Already entering very early on. Gilif getting a kill on Sanity, but then Vessi is waiting there, getting a kill on Gilif. Forge goes with a kill on Ali. 2 attackers losing their life very early on after going for a quick enter at the dining kitchen area. Which, and yeah, might not have been their best choice, or at least the best approach, as defenders managed to hold it down pretty effectively. But still, at least they're in the building right now. They have managed to push away the defenders from the position, whereas just the Jaeger playing on the red stairs area, where every other defender is currently playing upstairs.
Swapping mag.
Frag grenade out.
Well, Fox currently doing inside of dining room, trying to get some control. Hotspur trying to throw some nades from below, unfortunately cooking a little bit too short. Also not hitting any target whatsoever. Actually, I think the target was actually something completely different. It wasn't a player or whatsoever, but it was just like a target. This way, Tethers is not able to go for hard reach from the massive bedroom windows area, which will allow them to have a new line of sight and entry points towards the bomb sites, which can be very, very useful for the attacking team. And very curious to see if they will be able to benefit from it whatsoever. It's a 4 versus 3 situation with 50 seconds remaining on the clock, so the attackers do need to hurry up a little bit. Luckily, Tethers managed to check for the first one, otherwise it would have been a very nasty surprise for him. The Frost still manages to surprise him as she's playing in the bathroom, taking out Tethers. Hotspur with a kill on Nikon in the now, where Nan is playing in the master bathroom area, the walking closet area. Hotspur with a kill for it goes. Morris with a kill on Nan. It's a 2 versus 1. Hotspur currently playing on Astronomy stairs, trying to approach the defenders, but in the end, it's Morris with the final kill, taking out Hotspur, and therefore, Maniac Suicides once again taking the lead with a 4-3 score. So currently a 4-3 score in the advantage of Maniac Suiciders, only 1 point difference, however. So it's still very
Attackers
possible
need to locate and
Gaming
defuse as many bombs
will
as they
win the
can.
very next round and bring things back to equal 4-4 for the very good how things will go from here.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
Deploying welcome mat.
Deploying jammer.
Shield deployed. Heels up.
So for the second defensive round, we will now head over to the aviator
10 seconds to go.
side. They were successful on the previous defense, so they must go to different sides. You could also
5
decide
seconds
to go to
remaining.
kitchen dining, but the difference seems to be aviator wins.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Deploying ADS.
Okay, so the attackers are now trying to approach the building. All 5 players approaching from the northern side of the map, which is near the master battle area. Together, they will try to enter the building, try to get the first bit of control. Drones are coming out to gather the first bit of information, followed by a Jackal, who can look for any footprints to further clear the building more easily, find and expose the position of any defenders, which is very effective.
Drones ready.
Roman-wise, there's no one really playing on the northern side of the map. Every single player is currently playing on the second floor or the first floor, however you call it, of the map on the southern side. So it will just be a
Bomb
matter of time for
located
the
by attackers.
defenders, or sorry,
Never trust
attackers, to
the naked
find
eye.
out where the defenders are playing. And this way they will be able to fully put their focus on the bomb site itself or the surrounding areas and start closing things down.
Loading new magazine. Grenade out.
Currently not a single defender playing on 90, which is actually very interesting. I think it has to do with Tethers currently playing on the windows, making it very difficult to play on this position. While upside down, he's able to throw one of his base sharks to actually open up the vault area. A Mujammer, however, was placed there, which doesn't allow him to fully breach it. And as now pushed a little too far, he was found and was taken out. The first kill went to the defending team. Meantime, give it to the killer of Bessie. Back to an equal 4 versus 4. Explosions are really trying to further breach the wall of the vault area to give the attackers a new line of sight / entry points, which will allow them to get further control. Send it to me while getting a kill on Hotspur. It's now 4 versus 3 in the advantage of the defending team. I'm not quite sure what Hotspur was doing. I think he was already trying to enter from the vault area, which might have been a little bit too soon, and in the end cost him his life. Ollie is now taking over the position of the fallen teammates of Diana, where Gilif is waiting to enter from the landing door, and Tethers is still gathering some information for his teammates to see where all of the defenders are playing. There's 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Tethers is currently playing on the veranda, on the balcony of study on the southern side of the map, trying to also look for ways from there. It could be very challenging as currently 3 defenders are holding very close to him and keeping a line of sight towards him. Gilif using the smoke cannons to actually enter the building, enter the vault, but luckily, unlucky for him, 70 is waiting there, getting a double kill on both Ollie and Gilif, where the Moritz gets a final kill, meaning this round will be won by the defending team once more. Maniac Suiciders in the lead with a 5-3 score. So 5-3 score, currently Maniac Suiciders only being 1 point away from bringing this match to match point /match points, as both teams won 1 map each. While Molotov Gang UK currently is 2 points
Attackers need to
behind
locate and
and
defuse
really needs to
bombs.
step up the game. Because if they win another, lose another round, they will be in a pretty bad situation. So it's really time for MvG to wake up, to start performing a little bit better, otherwise things might be over for them very soon.
Razor wire is deployed.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So this time we're actually seeing a fuse coming out, which can be very interesting, which is of course an understandable pick, as they will be attacking the kitchen dining bomb sites, which of course is very useful to take advantage of from above. Attackers will likely try to take control over the top floor, master battle area. From there, create lots of verticals to make it very difficult to play one side, and also the fuse will come in very handy here, as he will be able to use his fuse canisters, fuse charges, to destroy lots of utility, to clear some areas, do some destruction, and potentially even deal some damage or even get some kills.
Drone up and running. He shoots, he scores.
Meanwhile, Nan already being inside the building, clearing some of the utility placed by the defending team, also using his Nomad utility with air jabs to set off some of the flank routes to disallow the enemy team from flanking. One of those roamers, the Jaeger, is currently playing in study. That's one of the players the defending team needs to worry about. Jaeger might try to go for flank, which would could be very destructive, and that's all he uses his future. He actually finds Lincoln. It's a castle being taken out. A huge kill by the Fuse. Something you don't see too often. Fuses often pick to clear certain areas, to destruction, to clear some utility. This time, player.
A bomb has been located.
It's lots of control of the top area. Attackers are using some of the breaching charges to create some verticals, but Fire Ghost actually goes for the flank, finds Tethers, Moritz with a kill on Nan, Gilip with a kill on Fire Ghost, and Ollie with a kill on Vessi. It's now a 2 versus 3 situation. 2 defenders versus 3 attackers alive. So currently, Molotov Gang UK having the advantage with still 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock remaining. Moritz are playing very
Attackers
far
have recovered
offside,
their
which will
diffuser.
be very difficult for him to retake the bomb sites. As Ace is now, Fuse is now dropping the laundry hatch. He will soon be able to approach the bomb site, and as Gilif gets killed on Sanity, it's Moritz play all the way on red stairs, far offside. It's just a matter of seconds that Gilif will go for the plants, and as he goes for the plants, his teammates need to go for the cover, where Moritz gets a kill on hotspots, 1 versus
Attackers
2,
are
but
activating
as
the
the
bomb
diffuser
diffuser.
gets planted, it's now a post situation, and then only with the final kill for Moritz, meaning this round will be won by the attacking team, Molotov Gang UK, with a score of 5-4.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Activating camera.
Yes, and I'll be heading over to the trophy statuary bomb site for the first. I know second time. Yeah, actually, here it was Maniac Suiciders starting the first defensive round. We had one. We will now go here for a second time. The question is, will they win it once more, or will they?
10 seconds remaining.
Win another round. Equalize things. I think it's more than
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Stay clear of the blast zone.
So attackers are now approaching the building, looking for the first one. In this time, you'll actually see a full top floor player, since the attackers are all spawning on the southern side of the map. Then they will likely go and try to clear the study area, the gaming area, aviator area, and 90 area, from where they will be able to take control over landing and approach the bomb site from a vertical, from a horizontal approach.
This will protect us. Perimeter defense is active.
You have already the Nuke already being on 90 area, which is a very strong position to be in already in this very short amount of time. Using her drone to gather some further information to see where all the defenders are playing. There's not much resistance happening at the moment from the defenders as we speak. So this is a good opportunity for the attacking team to get some further control. But as Nikon tries to C4, he finds Guinness. There's a Nuke being taken off the board. Also, Vessi is playing a Memorial at the moment. He could easily go from the flank from the red stairs area. Ollie also trying to contest, but no more. It's actually finding the kill on Ollie. A second attacker losing his life in a very short amount of time. Bringing this round to a 5-3. Ascendancy throws C4. He also finds hotspot. That's another attacker losing his life. Things are not looking too great for the attacking team, which is Molotov Gang UK at the moment. And as also the Jaeger is slowly moving towards the red stairs, likely soon. Both attackers are stacked up as Morris gets another kill on Tethers. It's all coming out of man in this 5 versus 1 situation. Jaeger is coming up the red stairs. Also the Wamai is closing in. In the end, Wamai gets taken out by Vessi with the final kill. Meaning the round will be won by the defending team, which is Maniac Suiciders, putting the score on 6-4 map points and match points for Maniac Suiciders. Molotov Gang UK now being in a very tight situation. They need to win 2 rounds in a row to make a potential overtime possible. If they don't, they will lose this match and will end up third in this competition. But if they do, they will get another chance to still be able to qualify for the grand final, as the match will then be extended by 3 rounds, of which you need to win 2.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So currently, Maniac Suiciders be in a very good position, a very confident position for them. They have two opportunities to end this match in their favor. They can afford to lose this round and still win the next rounds. It might be of confidence to them. But at the same time, it's still very much possible that MvG wins the upcoming rounds in this match.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Okay, so now we're starting with a round that could be our last round for this match. It really depends on what Molotov Gang will be doing. Will they work on the combat? Will they win a round or not? They need to be very careful. Ollie already entering from the living room area, trying to throw him from below, but he needs to be very careful because that was a very risky enter as the hatch above him was opened. I don't think he was aware, so he's lucky that he actually managed to survive that. And as Gilip is also entering, he already gets damaged quite a bit. He's now trying to throw some nades from below. He manages to get a little bit, doing some damage to Vessi, but unfortunately not enough to take him out. Meanwhile, also Nomad already repelling on the southern side of the map on the study balcony, placing some of her number charges to set off some of the rotations. As Jaeger is playing on the hallway, he actually managed to find that air jab and took it out, undoing the work of the More nades will be thrown from below. Lots of weapons are coming out, so Gilif has a good idea where the defenders are playing, and in the end, yes, he does find Vessi. That's Vessi being taken out, the first defender
bomb
losing
has
his
been
life.
located.
A good thing for MvG, as they need these kind of plays to potentially still win this round and bring this map to overtime. And therefore, 5-4 situation, and instead of also points for his ghost, it's a good round start for MvG. A 3 versus 5 situation in their advantage. 1 minute and 30 seconds still on the clock, which is a lot of time to still work with. They could easily still win this round, but they need to be careful, because it's also still very much possible for Maniac Suiciders to retake this round. Ace charges are coming out, but they don't. They seem to be defended by some of the defenders. Only getting another kill on Sanity. It's just Moritz and Nikon alive in this 2 versus 5 situation. But as we speak, Tethers get a kill on Moritz. It's now 1 versus 5. One more kill, 2 more kills for happening from Nikon on 1 versus 3. This could be clutchable. He finds the IQ as well on 1 versus 2. A huge triple kill coming from Nikon right here. Smoke, but in the end, Gilif with the kill there on Nikon, meaning this round will be won by the attacking team Molotov Gang UK, putting the score on 6-5. And therefore, Molotov Gang UK is just 1 round away from bringing this map to a 6-6 score, which would bring the map to overtime and extend it for 3 rounds. But at the same time, Maniac Suiciders still on the match point, map points, meaning they just need to win this 1 more round to end this match for once and for all. So it's really up to this upcoming round whether we'll see a winner, which would then be Maniac
Attackers
Suiciders,
need to
or
locate and
we'll see
defuse as
overtime
many
happening
bombs as they
and
can.
the map being extended for 3 rounds.
Shield is out.
Reservoir going up.
So for this potential final round, we will be heading over to the Aviator Games bomb site. We are still Maniac Suiciders on the defense. They just tried to defend the bomb site, but they were unfortunately unsuccessful. They will try for a second time. They got very close, so maybe with the right kind of adjustments, they will be victorious this time and will send MvG to the will eliminate
10
MvG,
seconds left.
put them on the 3rd spot in this competition at the same time. MvG might just
seconds
win it
remaining.
once more and give themselves a second chance in the overtime.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Forest Ghost was actually trying to go for a sneaky spawn pick from the Arch Studio. Luckily for the attacking team, they did spot him using one of the drones, and luckily Forest Ghost was able to survive it and make his way out. Otherwise, we could have seen any one on the side very early on. Once again, Oli is again trying to enter from the same bathroom window, where once again a defender is waiting. Bassi was this time trying to wait from above. Not this time, because some verticals were made, but in the end, it's Nikon actually getting the first kill. Where did he get the first kill? Through one of the verticals that he made. He might just get a second as the Sledge was playing there, but a well-thrown nade actually does do a lot of damage to Nikon. Just barely enough to actually take him out, but enough to push him off the position, which will allow the Sledge to take some further control.
Drone deployed.
However, Smoke is still trying to hold the same line of sight. A very sneaky small hole will allow him to potentially spot the Sledge. The Sledge is holding the same angle as well. Either one of these players is just waiting for the other one to expose himself, which would potentially lead to a kill happening. Another nade is going to be thrown by the Sledge. This time, unfortunately, not finding anyone, unfortunately for him. Smoke still trying to make the same position, but unfortunately not being able to connect his bullets with the Sledge. Also, Morris losing a bit of HP, but currently still a 5 versus 4 situation. In the advantage for the Maniac Suiciders. He was already on match points. That was getting a kill on Fire Ghost. It's back to an equal 4 versus 4. The Morris closing the game's wall to further strengthen his position. And with 1 minute and 15 seconds left, attackers need to start hurrying a little bit more as time is starting to work this advantage.
Reloading.
50 seconds remaining. Time is running out. The attacking team, they really need to start hurrying. They need to start to take the proper control. Smoke canisters are coming out with a great timing. Still 2 smoke canisters left. and with 40 seconds remaining, Smoke will this way be able to take out some positions for a long time, disallow any attacking to control of it. Only with a kill on Sanity, Morris with a kill on Tethers, only with another kill there on Nikon. It's a 2 versus 3 in the advantage for the team who needs it that much. Molotov Gaming in the lead at the moment, as Vessi is all alone in this 1 versus 3 situation. If Vessi loses this round, the match will be extended by going to overtime. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. Molotov Gang Gaming won this round. Molotov Gang UK won the rounds, bringing the match to a 6-6 score, extending it with 3 rounds in the overtime, where Maniac Suiciders now will need to defend and Molotov Gang UK will need to attack. And right now, every round we'll see a roll swap happen, and it's just which team will win 2 rounds out of these 3 and will win this map. Well, if we're actually looking back at the statistics, we can actually see that either team is just as good on either side.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
There's
attackers.
like a 3-3 on each half, so we cannot really tell which team is better on which side. But it might just be advantage for... I don't know. No, actually, I cannot really tell. It's just a very, very equal matchup between these two teams. Both doing as good on the attack as defense. And it's very difficult to predict which team is actually going to win the upcoming 3 rounds. But yeah, either way, for this first round since the overtime, with Maniac Suiciders on the defense, we'll be heading over to Trophy Statuary, where they will need to
10 seconds
defend
remaining.
and Molotov Gang UK.
5 seconds remaining.
Place device. We are now protected.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Place device.
Upcoming 3 rounds will be very decisive, potentially even the upcoming 2 rounds, depending on how they will go.
Reloading, cover me.
Let's see who will win this upcoming round. And will put themselves back on match point.
Loading back.
A bomb has been located.
So attackers are already making their way inside of the building. Sledge already being inside of the living room, taking some decent amount of control. But they need to be very careful because Vessi and Sanity are both playing downstairs at the moment. So if the attackers are not paying attention well enough, they will be able to be found and be taken out. And yet Sanity finding the first player of Team MvG. That's Gilif losing his life, Diana losing her life. A great opening kill by the Valkyrie right there, where the Sledge is trying to approach the position, but he might not be aware of someone actually playing very close by. I don't think he's aware. It doesn't seem like it. We need to be very careful. Because I believe the Jaeger is actually still very close by. Yes, he's still playing in Memorial Room. He's now being drawn, however. Also, the Valkyrie's position is known. Nikon in the end finds Tethers. That's another attacker losing his life. This time it's the IQ losing his life. For 5 versus 3 situation. But as we speak, 9 gets a kill on Vessi. It's a 4 versus 3 right now. Still the attacking team in the disadvantage. Great control being thrown from below, unfortunately not finding any targets, not doing any damage whatsoever. Hotspur trying to clear the basement area, potentially anyone playing there, no it doesn't seem like it, and now meanwhile finding Sanity, bringing things to an equal 3 versus 3, but meanwhile in the process losing a lot of HP, which will make any upcoming gunfight very difficult for the Ace.
Another dam of a mountain.
Bolstering our defenses.
With the final minute approaching, it's just about time for the attackers to take a bit more control. Currently, Hotspur still playing downstairs when Nan and Ollie both are still outside, so they don't have a lot of time working around. They really need to make their way towards the bomb site. They really need to start taking some control, otherwise it's going to be a very difficult round for them to still potentially win. Currently Frost playing in the master bedroom in a strong position. Formation can either contest the window on the astronomy window or the hop in from the master bedroom or walking closet. So she is in a very strong position. But as Ace slows the shot on the walking closet wall, she needs to relocate. Now actually in the end takes out 4 he goes. Hop over to kill Moritz. It's all coming out of Nikon in this 1 versus 3 situation. He might still be able to clutch it as there's only 11 seconds remaining. But in the end it's Hotspur, the Nomads, finding the final defending player of Maniac Suiciders, meaning Molotov Gang Gaming just won the rounds, barely, but they won, and that's all that matters. Putting the score on 6-7, map point for Molotov Gang UK. The question is, what will happen? Molotov Gang UK only needs to win one more round to end this match and send proceeds towards the grand finals, where Maniac Suicides now needs to win 2 rounds in a row to still earn that finals spot. So
Attackers
Molotov
need to
Gang
locate
UK
and
are being in a
defuse
very good position. They need to win one of the upcoming 2 rounds, where Maniac Suicides is going to win both of them.
Unrolling razor blade.
And since we're in overtime, every round we're seeing the roll swap happen, where now Maniac Suicides will need to attack and Molotov Gang UK need to defend. And for this, we're heading over to Aviator Base.
Banshee's ready and waiting.
10 seconds left.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Playing my trump card.
Reloading. Activate jammer.
The first attacks are now working their way towards the building. This is really do or die for Maniac Suiciders, as they're currently
Less about grenades
in a
now.
very tight position. They need to win this round to still have a chance to win this map. So they really need to be very careful on their decisions, make the right decisions, the right approaches. Don't make any mistakes, because those could be fatal at this point.
Drone is ready. Stay clear of the blast!
Watch over us.
Various attackers making their way inside the building, currently executing one of those, very sneakily waiting for any defender to potentially rotate and make a mistake, but in the end no one is really playing near her at the moment, so currently the defenders are in a good position for now.
Loading new mag!
Using drone.
1 minute and 50 seconds remaining, so there's not much happening at the moment. Lots of droning, lots of angles being held, but no one is really moving. I think MvG is very much aware that they need to be a little bit careful. The different attackers come to them. They are in a good position. In the end, Gilif finds Moritz, Oli finds Vessi. This is not looking too well. For it goes, however, with Colonel Hotspur, but then getting taken out by Gilif. It's a 2 versus 4 situation. Things are not looking great for Maniac Suiciders at the moment. 2 times as many defenders alive as they are. So therefore, it's all coming down to Nikon and Sanity. They need to do it for the team. They need to still give the team a chance by winning this round and going to for a 7-7 score for the final round of this matchup. But at the same time, if they lose, it will be all over for them. And it will be MvG team. Sanity just waiting on the main stage for someone to expose himself. He just saw Oli passing by for a brief moment. Nikon, however, making things a little bit more possible by throwing one of the nades from below, taking out Nan. That's the mute of the board, which is a nice kill. As there's a Banshee placed on those main stairs. In the end, Sanity gets away from position and gets taken out by Gilif. And Gilif with the second kill on Nikon, meaning this round will be won by Molotov Gang UK, putting the score on 6-8. And this will mean that they will win this final map for today. And will be the winning team for this lower bracket final, after which they will now proceed to the grand finals, where Entropy Gaming is already awaiting them. So here we see the scoreboard for the final match of today, a huge match of today, of the map of today. And yeah, in the end, here we see it. 1-2 is the final score for this matchup. Maniac Suicider starting out very well with a 7-2 score on Cafe, but after that things got completely turned around. Molotov Gang UK woke up on Clubhouse, managed to win the score, the map with the same score with a 2-7. After which we headed over to the final web Villa, and oh man, it was a real decider. A 6-8 score, a very close, intense match to watch and also for them to play in. But in the end, Molotov Gang UK, the victorious team, with a 6-8 score, after which they will now be qualifying for the grand finals, where Entropy Gaming is already waiting for them, like I said. Entropy Gaming came from the grand finals. They played against each other on the 27th of October already in the upper bracket final, where then Entropy Gaming won the match and Maniac Suiciders lost. It was a 0-2 match for Entropy Gaming. So they will now get a rematch in a BO5 grand final, With Maniac Suiciders now being eliminated, it will mean they will end up in the third spot of ESA Season 4. They will not go home empty-handed. They will win 75 British pounds for the team, which is roughly about 88 euros for our European viewers. But yeah, either way, that's Team Maniac Suiciders being eliminated and Modus of UK proceeding towards the grand final, which will probably maybe happen next week or in the week after. Stay tuned. Keep an eye on our socials to be aware of when this match will happen. It's a match you can absolutely not miss. It's promising to be a very interesting one, a BO5 grand final with unlimited overtime. We're also going to try our best to make it as an interesting stream as possible with production and etc. and a duo cast. But yeah, we'll see. We'll do our best. So for now, I would like to thank everyone for watching. Also our sponsors, once again, thank you for sponsoring us, which in this case is Dude and Metafy. So thank you very much. And everyone who participated, thank you as well. So thank you for watching. I wish you all a good night, and I hope to see you guys soon in the grand finals. So everyone, have a good night, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.